that she was just on the phone with a big director. And she tells me that he wants me to audition for a big role on a big Netflix TV show. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be continuing my modeling agency scam horror story. And guys, real fast, please give this video a thumbs up before you even watch it or before you even know what it's gonna be about. So it's my first day at the agency. I walk through the front door and I see Patricia. She immediately greets me and says, "We've been waiting for you. Come, I'll show you around." Then she opens the door, and this door leads to a long room with a mirror to the side of it. And the whole wall of this long room was a mirror. And at the end of the long room, there are two doors. One was the acting room, and the other one was the modeling room. Then right next to the door that she had just opened, that's where the section of the offices are. Then as we're standing in front of the two doors, she asked, "Which one would you like to do first?" So I opened the acting room, and I remember I could hear it creak. Not a good omen. I look and I see about 20 people. They're all sitting in a circle, chairs forming a circle. And in the middle of the circle, there's a wooden stand with a whiteboard on it, and the whiteboard had a script on it. So I walk towards them, and the teacher greets me. He tells me that each one of us was going to get up and read the monologue that was in the board with the emotion that they were going to give us. We all had to do it. And then he also tells me that I'm up next. And this guy was actually a substitute teacher for the real acting teacher. And also the real acting teacher, she was an even bigger demon than Patricia. In fact, Patricia was pretty harmless compared to this one. But this is something I will find out in the near future. As I take a seat and watch the guy that's doing it before I go, I take a look around me. And I noticed there's this one guy, and he's older than everybody else. He looks to be around 35. And everyone there was early 20s and teens. I was 19 at the time, and I was actually one of the older ones. And this guy looks real serious. Almost as if he knows something that I don't. Everyone is enjoying themselves, and this guy is just sitting there like, "Man, what the am I doing here?" And as I'm looking at him, I hear the teacher say, "Nate, you're up." So I get up, go to the middle of the circle, and he tells me, "Your emotion is going to be angry. You're going to read the script with an angry emotion." And guys, at this time I'm crazy nervous, but somehow I pulled through and I start. And to be honest, guys, I don't really remember my performance at all. I just don't. I guess it must have been because I was so nervous. But when I was done, everything went quiet, and everyone was in shock. Even the older guy that was serious. Then immediately after, I hear the door creak again. And I look, and it's the guy that interviewed me on the first part, the tall model type guy, and he's walking towards us. And as he's doing that, he says, "Nate, Patricia wants to see you. Got a minute?" And as everyone is looking at me in shock, I go like, "Sure." And we walk out. And also, guys, Patricia from the reception and the owner, the agent, they both have the same name. So I'm just gonna name her Patricia Agent. So we open the door and start walking towards the offices. We're walking in the long hallway now. And as we're walking, he tells me that Patricia actually saw my performance on the acting room and told him to immediately come get me. We arrive at the offices. I take a left to go straight into Patricia's office. I open the door, see her, she's on the phone. I take a seat, she hangs out the phone. Then she tells me, with a beautiful big smile on her face, that she was just on the phone with a big director. And she tells me that he wants me to audition for a big role on a big Netflix TV show. And after hearing that, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Then she says to me that it's for Netflix El Ganador. It's Nicky Jam's show. And I was going to audition for Nicky Jam's role in the show. Then she tells me that I have till 12 a.m. to read these lines, put it on tape, self-tape, and email them to her. As soon as I get home, I tell my aunt and my uncle to help me with this. They gladly did, and we had a great time doing it. Unfortunately, I lost the footage from the audition, my audition, so I'm not able to put it in this video, but we got it done and I sent it to her. So next time I go to the agency, I asked her, what happened to my audition? Did I get the role? What happened? And then she tells me to just send the tapes again, that she never got them. So I did. Right there in front of her. I pull my phone out and I email her the tapes again. Then a notification sound just immediately fills up the whole room where all these offices are, and everybody can hear it. Then she looked at her phone, then back to me and says, "Got it," with a beautiful big smile on her face. Then she goes in her office. Then I look to my right and I see the office where I was first interviewed in, and I saw that it was empty. So I asked the secretary, the one that takes phone calls, "Hey, where is the guy that interviewed me?" Then she says, "He doesn't work here." Then I say, "Well, did he quit?" Then she said, "No, he never worked here." And guys, that was a big revelation for me. Between the situation with my audition and this guy, I wish that I could tell you that my tape, my self-tape, really did make it into that director's hands. But I know the truth. He never even got it. I was never even considered for the role. That director never even saw me. Alright guys, this was just like the filler part of this whole entire story. I know this was a bit of a slow part of the story, but this is just the calm before the storm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.